last stop before Rio for the U.S. men's team, Houston, Texas, where tonight Team USA hopes to work out the kinks in one final exhibition game before the long flight to South America. You are watching USA Basketball presented by Nike, the U.S. men's team against Nigeria, just 5 days before the Americans make their 2016 Rio Olympic debut. Our starting lineups presented by Gatorade. Team USA is down 2 players tonight. Paul George will sit out his second straight game because of a minor calf injury, and Kyrie Irving is out tonight because of a thigh bruise he suffered against Venezuela on Friday. Coach Mike Krzyzewski playing to the crowd as always. Houston native DeAndre Jordan gets his first start of this exhibition season. Kyle Lowry is the lone guard in the lineup along with Harrison Barnes, Carmelo Anthony, and Kevin Durant. Will get deeper into the Nigeria roster along the way. But first, we're joined by Jared Greenberg, who has more on an off-day distraction for Team USA.
Certainly, Matt, Draymond Green living out a lifelong dream, having the opportunity to play in the Olympics. But it is safe to say what Draymond went through yesterday was a bit of a nightmare when he admittedly hit the wrong button on Snapchat, a social media application, posting an inappropriate picture of himself, which was intended to be a private message, but it went out for the entire world to see. Draymond has apologized for the situation, acknowledging any criticism from this latest incident comes with the territory. You'll recall that back in July, Draymond reached a plea agreement from an assault charge in Michigan. Now, I spoke to Jerry Colangelo, the managing director of USA Basketball. He tells me he had a conversation yesterday with Draymond in which he told him, listen, this was a big mistake, but he's proud that he owned up to it. However, he reiterated to Draymond, Matt, that he needs to stay focused and use good judgment. Clearly not the case yesterday on Snapchat.
It's a different starting lineup than we were led to believe for Team Nigeria.
They deceived us.
Yes, they did.
Surprisingly, they won the tip.
An early lineup shakeup. Ben Uzo is the point guard. He wears number 4, Houston-born. Talk more about his story as well. That's Ike Diagu, familiar name to NBA fans, wearing number 6, spent last season in China.
Once again, Matt, we see USA switching everything on the perimeter, forcing Nigeria into a tough contested three-point shot.
That was Ebi Arab, short on the 3, and back comes Harrison Barnes for the United States, wearing their navy blue road uniforms. Barnes with the floater, in and out. Jordan once, Jordan twice. DeAndre Jordan, the Houston native, gets the United States.
Their best player doesn't go well for them.
And excuse me, that was a Beckway. Kenny Beckway off the free throw line, and Kevin Durant doing what he does at the other end. First bucket of the night for KD.
And doing what he does, Matt, indeed. A smart move by Nigeria. We talked about in the opening, USA struggling from the perimeter. Nigeria goes to a zone, and Durant hits one of his patented jump shots, which bodes well for Team USA, who has struggled. Nice little screen by Jordan, and Durant raised up. You can't give him that kind of room. Going for the 4-point play.
Now, Durant has put up good numbers in the exhibition season, 16 Nigeria. And the United States up 6-2, brings it back the other way. Harrison Barnes from 3.
Well, I guess the law of percentages, they're bound to.
Former NBA player Ben Uzo with Lowry on him. Out to Oguchi. Crosses over on Durant, back to Uzo. Hesitation to get into the paint. Swatted away by Jordan.
Swatted indeed. Jordan just coming from the help side. Great penetration, getting to the basket, and a 7-footer with the instincts like DeAndre Jordan to cover up mistakes.
Blocked 4 shots in the first half against Venezuela the other night. Nigeria 0 of 6 from the field, and there goes their first shot of the night.
And that's what they have.
Uzo.
And that's what they have.
Every member of Team Nigeria is a United States citizen. Obviously, they have dual citizenship. They're able to satisfy the requirements to play for Nigeria. Virtually all are second generation as Jordan throws it down. Good recognition by Kyle Lowry to find the big fella, and he threw in the general vicinity of the rim, and Jordan's going to come down with it.
Nigeria not communicating on their zone defense, and Kyle Lowry taking advantage of it, finding the big fella.
Hesitation by Lowry. And a turnover. He tried to throw that cross court. 2-on-1 for Nigeria here. And the lob to Aminu, and a bucket via the fast break for Nigeria.
And we talked, Nigeria, they want to get up and down.
Oguchi on the drive. Kicks it out to Uzo. Back in the paint. He goes and then Uzo throws it down as he got past Jordan.
Uzo indeed attacking DeAndre Jordan, getting to the basket. Man, oh man. I think those two have played against each other before here in Houston.
And it's an Era off on the jumper after the timeout. Jimmy Butler now into the game, and the open floor hangs, and he's turned away by Era. Great because Cousins and Draymond Green for the United States.
It looks like now, Matt, that Nigeria feels like they can play with Team USA as Jimmy Butler tips it in, but you saw out of that timeout a little bit of confidence.
Here's Green over to Butler, another Houston guy, Jimmy Butler. Thompson, deep three is good. Klay Thompson. That was Okoye launching himself, trying to get the foul call. And instead, an empty possession by Nigeria. Great defense by the United States. And on you, it's Thompson with back-to-back three-pointers.
And man, you can't help off of him.
International competitions, the World Cup in 14 and the Olympics in London in 2012, is that in 2014, they were second in three-point percentage. And back in 2012, among all Olympic competition teams, they were first, shooting 40.
Turnover by the U.S. here. Nigeria can play out the quarter, but Ume will push instead. Okoye. Deep two is good for Josh Okoye, who briefly played in the NBA 3 seasons ago. Barnes up against the clock and Benajay, and it's good. Excuse me, DeRozan from the baseline. High arcing shot over Benajay. And the United States, after another slow start, will take a 13-point lead to the second quarter.
And I love that right there, DeRozan. That's what he does. Mid-range, difficult shots.
Played college soccer at Pomona in California Division III school, and then decided he wanted to become a basketball coach. Cousins, that's an offensive foul. No bucket. And they called him for the hook. You're saying the referee had a better angle than you did?
Yes, they did.
Good ball movement by Nigeria, and the bucket to Michael Ume. Dealing with officials and bad calls early in his career. There's been no sign of that so far in red, white, blue.
Without a doubt, and he credits his experience in 2014 as a growth experience as Butler hits the nice floater.
Beautiful touch by
two guys at him, trying to frustrate him, see if he can make the adjustment and find the open shooters.
Kevin Durant back in the game for the United States. DeRozan, baseline and a hammer. DeMar DeRozan just lit up Ebekwe. And then a foul after the play, after the bucket on Shane Lawal.
And I love the pass here from Cousins, but I love the finish. Although I was hoping for a 360, Matt, but DeRozan gets up high, and one of the best finishers in the world. DeRozan attacking the basket, putting the exclamation point. The toughest opponent that they might see in Brazil. But how do they respond? How do they come out? And so far, it's been pretty good.
Durant over Diagu. And Kevin Durant may have the field. That shot was off and hit Aminu. Durant's thinking about it again. Out to Thompson. Good option on the wing. Klay Thompson with another three. Thompson 3 and 4 now from the great beyond. And after the struggles from outside Friday night, the U.S. has found the touch. They are now 6 of 10 from three-point range. It's a 12-0 USA run.
You say good defense, I say better offense. Two of the best shooters in the world.
The U.S. has really picked it up here in the second quarter. It's now a quick 25-point lead. It's amazing how quickly these games get away for the United States and their opponents. Champaguchi with the bucket.
Moving the ball well, and then you got a guy like here at 6'10", 6'11".
Durant, no. Melo, yes.
I'm still mesmerized by that move. It's some
scoop shot at the end. Wouldn't fall for him, but Melo had his back.
Well, Steve Nash did that because he was little.
That's right. Durant's got about, 10 inches on him. And back comes Ben Uzo, who's already provided a highlight from Team Nigeria here. He's been very good at getting into the paint and doing that. Ben Uzo.
I'll come out here and I'll support the team and be here. I'm on the floor in spirit with them.
Got injured during the finals. Give us an update where you're at, when we can expect to see you on the court, ready to go.
My plan is to be out there playing with my team at the start of the season. So I've been in Portland training with the trainers over there, and I feel pretty good right now. So hopefully by the start of the season, I'm there ready to go.
Guys, we've been sitting together, Festus and I, watching parts of the game here.
Golden State Warriors this year. Now, hopefully, you guys bring all that love to Portland because we are expecting it. But it's been great people. The sport is growing all over the world, and everybody's supporting. I'm a testament to how kids from Africa can come out here and work hard to make.
In the game, we're on this roster.
Oh, without a doubt, you have two of your best players out right now for different reasons and not being here, but Nigeria is not quitting, as it looks like Carmelo Anthony is called for an offensive foul.
Travel is the call by Jose Carrion, but it could have been an offensive foul because he did use that right elbow to create a little space. And there have been some physical moments here with a couple of Nigerian players. Jordan. And that's going back.
And Matt, you talk about some of that physicality. It's getting a little chippy out here at times. I know Lowry and Udo have gotten into it a little bit as Udo's called for that foul.
Jordan went to the right hand on the dunk attempt, fouled by Uzo before he could throw it down. And that backcourt as the three is well off by Nigeria.
But I think when he gets the ball down low, you have to just foul him, wrap him up. As Durant with the nice Euro and finish. But if Jordan has a chance to dunk the ball,
This play as Lowry fell on Uzo.
And once again, man, just not fair. Durant with a nice Euro, 6'10", 6'11", finishing in transition. Just does it all in the offensive end.
Both of those teams presumably will have already qualified for the elimination portion of the tournament. Back here in Houston, Ike Diagu with the offensive rebound and the putback for Diagu, the former number 9 overall pick. Melo, fade away, beautiful.
And that's where he makes a living, Matt. Unguardable, really, one-on-one.
Jordan to Lowry. Thompson leaves it for Melo. Back to Lowry. Durant will try it from the same spot. In and out, kept alive by Jordan. Another opportunity for the U.S. as time runs out here in the first half. Lowry, baseline, comes out the other side. Melo puts it on the floor and finishes at the bucket and one. Just got it off before the buzzer, or so it appeared, and gets the foul call as well.
And Matt, it looked like Carmelo when he caught that. He thought about shooting it, but he saw the lane was wide open. And of course, Kyle Lowry making the easy find, and Carmelo getting to the rim. The strength and the ability to just finish, taking the contact. Almost got tackled there by Diagu. Carmelo Anthony's pretty strong himself.
A little bit of an assist from DeAndre Jordan, holding off the defender down low. Don't forget, Jared Greenberg with USA Basketball Halftime, presented by Verizon, coming up here in 0.3 seconds. And he'll chat with the Hall of Famer Alonzo Mourning, former U.S. Olympian as well, who is courtside here in Houston. Another change of basketballs. We've seen this a couple of times in this exhibition tour. There's Zoe. Still looks like he could block a shot or two.
A couple of great centers there.
Yep.
David Robinson, too. Both Olympians.
Melo completes the three-point play. And Nigeria will head to the locker room down by 24. U.S. is led by as many as 25. Much better.